What's going on? You're watching Unboxing Thursdays episode 267. We got some new merch today. Check out the new hat. We're going to go and give you an exclusive coupon code only if you're watching live for tonight's episode. You're watching Unboxing Thursdays.
What's today? It's Thursday.
Hello there, toy collectors. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around, and I am very excited to bring you this special review.
If anything, the Kim family, they're archetypes.
Which is sad, but not always a bad thing.
I'm okay. I have one. Do you see all the name?
Let's try them. Let's still try.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Happy Thursday. My name's Kevin, aka Toying Around. You're watching Unboxing Thursdays. If this is your first time watching, what I do here every week, I open up some toys. I get to hang out with an awesome guest. And, of course, talk about this awesome hobby and get to share it with you, whether you're live in the chat right now or watching the replay. I do want to say, lately, you know, the channel's just reaching a lot of new people. Instagram's reaching a lot of new people, and I'm like super grateful for everyone who partakes, watches any of this content, even looks at it, shares it, anything like that. It means a lot. Thank you so much, and it's cool to be able to get to talk to you, some of the people in the chat here in person or, you know, online or in the chat. So thank you so much for watching. We have an awesome guest tonight, but I did mention briefly in the pre-intro, the cold open, I guess. We got new hats on a new supplier because the old one was not working out well. But the cool part is this should link into YouTube. So if you're watching live or on your computer, let me know in the comments, are there like products listed underneath? Otherwise, they're listed on like pre-recorded videos. I'm not sure. But if you want to check it out, there's a link in the YouTube chat right now and the comments in the description. And there's a live drop discount for tonight if you're watching live. Once the live is done, I'm turning off the discount. You get 10% off if you check out with code UBT267 on the website. There's this hat. There's other hats. We'll talk about it in a little bit. But my guest tonight is also a toy, let's say, entrepreneur. Makes some really cool stuff. The first time I saw his account, thing that grabbed me immediately to his account was like how clean and awesome his toy display is. And then I got to learn more. He makes some really awesome stuff, customizing. So please welcome to the show. First time on the channel? I'm not sure. Maybe on a, you know, we'll see. Mr. Josh Brown. Yo.
Yo, what's going on?
Was it first time or were you on like a charity stream? I don't remember.
First time on this. Yeah, first time on this channel. Yeah, appreciate the invite, man.
Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned to the people, I'm going to pull this up real quick. I don't know how to use this Instagram. But like one of the first things I saw was, you know, when I look at somebody's display room, the first thing I notice is how clean your floors are. Because, you know, a lot of the times, like for myself, there's so much stuff, it transcends where the shelves are and comes out onto the floor if it hasn't been opened yet. Last week, I did a stream with One Oak, Hans, right? And that was the first thing I noticed when he showed his room with all the bookcases. I'm like, dude, look at all that cleared out floor. This is awesome. So,
well,
you know,
this is a very old picture.
No, that's fine. Just play along, dude. Just pretend.
It's a it's in a constant state
know.
of flux. But whenever the floor looked that good and the shelves were that clean, I was like, I have to cement this in history and put it as like kind of like, oh, this is my toy room, even if it's not exactly representative now.
Bro, for me, it's like if I even clear a path that I can lay down, I'm happy. But then now I'm like doing one of these, like stepping over one pile and another, like a crazy, you know, hopscotch game. But hey,
I have a 55-gallon trash bag over there full of empty boxes that I was doing an unboxing myself last weekend, and yeah, there's stuff everywhere.
I literally just got an email that said my Hasbro Pulse Sentinel is shipping soon.
I thought those were delayed till December.
Please see below. Order date November
I don't-
12th. Oh, 2024. That's when I ordered. Oh, why did I just get a new email? It says it's shipping soon. Oh,
don't
whatever.
want those
Anyway,
yet.
go check your emails, everyone.
Yeah.
Dude, we're gonna talk about your customizing stuff
Yeah.
tonight for sure. But clearly, you've got a lot of space for collecting. What are you into collecting, man?
Well, unfortunately, I'm into.
We have like 2 hours, so I understand.
I'm trying to lead. Legions, Legends, Classified, Motu, Turtles, Plunderlings. All the indie stuff. I'm kind of into all that too. I got AWOC behind me and Jada, and I'm like Yimbo. I'm a dabbler, but unfortunately, my dabbling comes into completion.
Dad dabbler.
Yeah, I'm a dad dabbler, and it's just it's too much. But I can't help it, man. I love
Dabbler. And dabbler is a good one too. It's like an
Dabbler.
enabler dabbler, or it just sounds like gibberish at this point.
Yeah, I'm trying to cut some stuff out. I don't know what to cut out yet because Monster Force is like kind of tempting me, and all these other new indie lines, and I'm finding more joy in the indie stuff lately. Than the bigger lines. So I like supporting, people that I may even know that are making toys coming out. So
Right.
It's like I think it might be cooler to support them and give maybe give Hasbro and NECA a break.
Do you think we have? I think the best way to put this is like, we kind of take those companies for granted. Like you're gonna expect them to keep putting out, more Joes, more cool Spider-Man, X-Men, things like that, DC. And then so that you're like, oh yeah, that's nothing new. But when something indie or different comes out, you're like, oh, what's this shiny object over here? Right? I feel that way sometimes. We take it for granted.
And you want to grab it though, like with the indie stuff, because it's like, you hope they're successful and you want them to grow, but it's hard out there, and you never know what lines may stop. So you want to support these people as much as you can, and then who knows how long. I mean, the thing, like you mentioned, Joe's like, are they going to keep coming out? And when that line stops, how many years is it going to be before another Joe line comes out? So this might be the last 12 scale Joe line for
that's a good point.
Years for it took how long just to get this one? So it was on the back burner forever. Same thing with Motu. It was on the back burner for years and years and years. Now it's just all Motu. And then if it goes away, maybe it'll be another decade. I don't know. So
Oh yeah. So last night we talked about the Mondo 2000X. You are into those, right?
I'm into them. I'm not super happy about how much they're costing, but I'm definitely into them, and I think I'm going to get them. I just haven't yet because it was just like, man, that's like 300. It was like 320 plus for both of them to my door. It's like, man, it hurts.
But you were the one who showed me the. Well, everyone has that. They have the tariff tax.
Yeah, they had the tariff fee, and they had it for a short amount of time. They had a shipping charge for Clawful's tariff fee, which actually Dorklayer Bill noticed that in like a Discord we were on, and I was like, I'm gonna post a story about this. And who knows? I don't know if people are getting refunds because I know people ordered with that, but they did fix it to their credit. So,
do you think 95 for that figure, that scale? Because I asked last night, is it worth the jump from like a Mattel, in terms of quality and price to jump up to that Mondo one? Do you think? I know you don't have it yet in hand, but I mean, from what we've seen, it looks pretty badass.
It looks awesome. It's hard because so you mentioned that the price jump makes sense. Like Horseman I know there's licensing involved.
Yeah,
but the Horseman made this, and this is 55.
55. Yes,
it's like a half an inch shorter than the He-Man, and it's got cloth goods, fully painted, multiple heads. So it's tough to gauge. Like, is it just because it's a nostalgia brand where we're like, that's a good deal, we keep paying for the price jumps because there's continuously price jumps, and we keep eating it up because we're tied to the brand. Now, if this Otho came out and this was $95, would people buy it? Probably not. But you know what I mean? So is it because of the name behind it, or is it because of
Could
it's
be.
tough. Yeah.
Honestly, if I were a brand and I'm like, hey, I built up a brand or I have a brand that I know is going to sell, I'm going to try to use that to my advantage and,
Yeah.
make a little bit more dough off of it, right?
Yeah, and
It makes sense.
they're a giant company. I know we think of Mondo as Mondo, but they are owned by a giant company, and
Yeah.
they want to maximize profit. So it's I get it.
I think their like details and sculpting is on par with of
Yes.
that He-Man, especially with May Shelf. But I feel like it's on par with like a Mythic.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm saying I don't think there's a drop off between the two. It's just like
Right.
if we're thinking they're similar, like because Mondo has like they're a Mount Rushmore sculpting team going on over there. They're crazy with it. So
Yeah, I dig it. I think they're live now.
yeah. So
Are they
I
live
love
now?
you, Mondo.
Don't
I'm not
buy their
throwing shade, I
stuff.
promise. I'm not throwing shade. I love it.
You're
I'm gonna
watching
get
them right
them.
now, aren't you?
I just haven't yet.
I'm kidding. All right, what are you opening tonight, man?
Let's see. We'll see how far I get. But I showed Otho, but I've got a whole case of the Ox Crew Wave 1 Cosmic Legions
Nice.
that I have somehow not managed to dip into yet. So when you reached out, I was like, yes, I do have something to unbox, and I will leave them alone until Thursday. So it takes a lot to get through a case of Legions, so we'll see how far I get.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff per figure, which I respect
Yeah.
it. It's awesome. They have beautifully painted weapons, figures, soft goods, like you said.
Yeah.
At an incredible price.
What you opening tonight?
Interesting. Some new features. Tonight I am opening. I got some new 3D printed props that I got. I picked up this really awesome TMNT. Hold on, let me go. Throwback TMNT storybook from the thrift store for like $1 something. But it's like the pages are pretty pristine. It's just the borders aren't great.
I think that was a core memory unlock right there. That looks
we'll,
familiar.
We'll flip through that one. I've got the Jax Radioactive Man. I was just going through old comics this week, and I have the Bongo Comics Radioactive Man #1, where he has the glow-in-the-dark skeletons. So he's standing on the cover, and then like you turn the lights off, his skeleton on the cover glows in the dark. I think it's the same cover as this, actually. No, it's not. But I want to open that. And I have the Marvel Legends X-Men 97 Sunspots. I figured I'd open it here if we have time and then do the review for it, because I did a few reviews for this wave and kind of took a little break, just did some other stuff too. But yes, I have reviews for Logan, Morph, Emma Frost, and Cable on the channel now if anyone's looking. Add that to your play later after this. I want to take a quick second now that we know what we're opening. Let me know in the comments what you think, what you're excited for us to open first. Let me know down below, and we're going to take a quick hello to the chat. First up, Robert Falcone. I just got X-Men 97 Cable, Emma Frost, and Sunspot a couple days ago, and I'm very happy with all three, especially Cable and Emma. They look fantastic. I'm very happy with how these with how this wave came out. But thank you so much for being here. If everyone here has a quick second to hit the thumbs up on the video, that would be awesome. It helps this little growing channel on the YouTube algorithm. We have the channel member Video Power Gaming. Thank you so much for tuning in. Might have to come over. Yeah, definitely come over after Mondo. Appreciate you. Lucky Butters here. We have channel member Toy Rensu. What's up, dude? Of course, Alexander Eagleson. Appreciate you as always. Sonic Rockman X. Flash739. Thanks for tuning back in. Channel member Bat Force Grumps. Good to see you. D Sertle, man. Let me know what the score is in the Jays game while you're watching. We just hit a grand slam a few minutes ago. It's been a heck of a drought the last few games. Do you baseball at all?
I used to watch games all the time, but I've fallen more and more out of sports as I've gotten older and older. So it's except for college football. That's like kind of my main deal. But yeah,
that counts.
I don't follow pros much anymore.
We have Jordan from Canada. Welcome back, man. It's good to see you back. See the name back in the chat, active here, active on Instagram. My friend, I hope you are having fun in the community. We have TNT. Good to see you. Appreciate you tuning in on all the live streams. Did I say Lucky Butter yet? Lucky Butter. We have Mr. Ryan Clark, thank you for being a channel member. Anth is here. Darth Stargazer says, I read the whole email from Hasbro. They have this stupid wording where it says that it's either shipping soon or delayed to a specified date. Also, sometimes the date they specify is the one that has passed. All right, maybe I just got excited for nothing. Sometimes when you're live and it's happening, you're like, I don't want to wait till I talk about it a week from now. Like, this is the longest possible time if I miss it. Like last night I got off the stream with Chamba, and then like there were more announcements, and I'm like, all right, that'll be for next week. Luckily, we get to do this on a schedule. Alexander Eagleson, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, hi Kevin, hi Josh, hi chat. Good to see you, man. Did you get bubble tea? Is that what the emoji is for? We're gonna talk about some of your food adventures, and opening up to Asian instant noodles in your adventure. We have Johnny Cock. What's up, dude? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thanks for being a channel member. John to the Ross Brick, something is here. Says that's where you went, Josh. Where did you go?
Oh, probably talking about the Mondo and the $10 shipping fee. I'm guessing. I wasn't talking bad. They fixed it. It's fine.
Mr. Ryan Clark, thank you, has been a channel member for 34 massive months. Incredible. Thank you. Says, Mr. Body Massage Machine, go? Oh, there you go. Nice. Winger Lose is here. Thanks for tuning in, Winger Lose. And of course, Johnny Cock has been a member for 17 months. If you don't know what that means, channel member is just a way for you to help support the channel. You get access to the exclusive channel member emojis in the chats and the comments. You get early access to new videos as well. And it's just a way to support the channel, or you can gift a membership to other people in the chat as well. That's always fun. Maybe we'll do that in a little bit also. And of course, some other names here. We have Paul Morales. Good to see you. The Chamba, dude, Chamba. This logo.
It's awesome.
We're going to talk about the logo on the new hat that Chamba made, but this is a Chamba design. This is a Chamba original. And of course, our friend Ryan Dole. Josh Brown, you were worried about saying something insensitive earlier. Mr. Ryan Dole was not only levels above that, but it was explicitly offensive. Actually, you know what? Let's knock out two birds with one stone, because both of those stories tie into the same thing. So I did a podcast a few weeks ago. It's called the What Kind of Asian Are You podcast. And it's this guy Kyle. It's an awesome podcast. He talks to different Asians who are moved out, part of the diaspora of moving out of Asia and into the West, and you talk about the cultural differences and the different paths you've had in your life. So that's kind of the stuff that really interests me, and I'm always like, oh, should I do a podcast like that? Because that sounds like fun. But I'm like, I do enough with this toy stuff. I don't have enough time. So when he asked me to go on, it was really cool to have that opportunity. It was a lot of fun. And so he posted a reel, a teaser reel, and it was Kyle asking me questions. And Dole, are you ready for this? I don't know if you're ready for this, Dole. No, but it's on my page. It's on my page. So I'm gonna bring it up.
And this was actually him talking.
What kind of Asian are you?
I'm Chinese. I'm from Hong Kong. I was born in Hong Kong.
When did your family move to the West?
We moved to Canada when I was 5 years old.
Where do you call home?
Home is Ontario, Canada.
And last question, why do you do what you do?
I spent all right. So, there's a couple of questions, intro questions to give the people an idea of who I am, right, for the stream. And then Dole goes, DK is the Barbara Walters of toy tubers. And I'm like, the hell does DK have to do with this? And then a couple hours go by the day, and he sends me something else about Barbara Walters. And then I realize, and I call him, and I go, Dole, do you think that's DK asking me the questions in the video? He goes, is it not? It's not even close. DK doesn't sound like... Is it worse that you can't see him and you think it's DK? Or is it Is it worse the other way around? Like if he saw him and go, "Oh, that's DK," when it clearly doesn't look like DK.
I will take it as a point of pride that I did not think it was DK.
Okay.
And I actually thought when I listened to the
You're
reel,
an
I was
ally.
like, I thought it was like an auto. It almost sounded like the way he was reading it. I thought it wasn't a person, but I listened to it real quick.
But that's what my wife said. My wife said I
Yeah.
would think it's AI before it was Derek.
Yeah.
Because it was very clearly, the pacing of it, the cadence. It was very like,
It was,
and also all the words were pronounced correctly and enunciated, which is exactly the opposite end. So I can see why, like, here's DK, and on the other end of the spectrum, here's AI, and multiple people thought it was AI. But Dole was like, is that DK? He just assumed it was DK. He didn't even ask.
He went from man. All right, I'm on live, but he went from everyone looking the same to everyone sounded the same.
That's what I said. I said even your ears are racist. I did say pronounced it, jackass. I corrected myself, Torimetsu. But if you guys are interested, please show some love. Go check out that podcast. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Podcasts. It's a lot of fun. But while on that topic, I shared that, and then it's okay to ask questions
Privately.
Right? Yes. Do you want to talk about what are you comfortable with me sharing it, or do you want to just leave the spotlight on Dole?
No, sure. I mean, I was curious. I was like, is this an acceptable question? Is this something?
Wait, let me get the exact wording from you so I don't misrepresent what happened.
That's what I said.
We were talking about getting ready for the stream tonight, and then you also said to me, so the title of the podcast, the name of the podcast is "What Kind of Asian Are You?" Your question was also, is "What kind of Asian are you?" an acceptable question? That itself is an acceptable question. It's okay if it's one Asian asking another Asian.
And that understood. Got it.
That is the answer. So at least you didn't assume. You didn't just jump to conclusions.
Yeah, and in the back of my mind, I knew it was not an acceptable question. For me, as a I don't know what kind of white I am, but it's not an acceptable question.
It's all right, man. It's been a funny day. It's been a funny day. I don't know. I don't know how else other people experience this, if at all. Funny. But that was a lot of fun. Oh, Mr. Ryan Clark says, you got this?
Oh, I did. Hang on.
Careful.
I don't know how well it comes through on
No, I heard it. I heard it. Flash739 says, it's unacceptable if you say you're... I can't say that one. Flash739. Asian AI equals Asian intelligence. I mean, what do you guys think? No, I told Dole that we were going to bring this up, and he said, go for it. Do you want to wait till I'm there? But two stories come together. We'll bring it up next time you're on the channel.
Decided to ask you about this.
Dole didn't ask anything.
That's true. That's true.
Oh man. Okay, dude. You obviously have, you have all those collections, all those different lines you're into collecting. How long have you been collecting? Sometimes, to have a curated shelf like yours, whether it's at one point in time and it's not like that now, whether or not it's consistent, right? There is a bit of self-control and curating to have something like this. Whether you think it's at a high level or not. So how long has it been, and to get to something like this?
I didn't have the big dry spell like a lot of people did. A lot of people got out in high school and college because they were off doing whatever.
When you say toy buying dry spell, or
toy buying, I never really stopped. I did lose most of my toys from when I was a kid through like yard sales and stuff. Parents just kind of like letting stuff go. I did slow down during, high school because I didn't have money, but it picked back up big time in college, which would have been 2000, so
Right.
It's been a steady stream still then, and I still have everything from those years in storage, in the storage room, Power of the Force stuff, all the Motu classics. I have 2 full sets of Motu classics, like sealed, like in storage over there. Yeah, man, I got a lot of stuff. So I didn't drink. I still don't drink in college.
Oh, dude, it saves so much money.
Yeah. Like I would go out to bars with my friends and stuff. They're racking up all these bills, and I would drive them home and go to Walmart and open up cases of Marvel Legends. Like it's just that's how it was. So,
Yeah, everyone's cracking open different 6-packs. You've got a whole
right.
new wave of a build-a-figure.
oh,
Dude,
man.
the amount of money that I used to spend going out it's obscene. Like just thinking about it now, and I guess it's lucky that it's just a phase, an era, and now I spend twice as much on toys.
Way more. But even then, though, I'm like, where are you guys getting this money? I know you don't have a job. I know you don't do anything. Like, how are y'all buying or paying for this alcohol? I don't get it. But
yeah, it's tough. So that's great. Like that's a long time, man. That's really cool. So I guess that's how you're able to over time, like the life cycle of a collector. You get to the point where it's like, what am I doing? There's a little existential crisis. A little, you have to reassess, what to do with your space. So that's awesome, man.
And I've hit the existential part multiple times where I'm like, I need to get rid of a massive things quickly. I haven't been able to do that. Did some big stuff like statues and stuff, but
muscle.
There's some stuff that needs to go.
Cool. Have you ever gotten to a point where just like the thoughts, I don't know to what degree, but like, I'm just going to get rid of all of this. Like, what if I just got rid of all of this?
I would, but the thing is, I don't know how. Like, what's the process for getting rid of something like so much stuff without just losing your ass on it, right? Like, I don't want to give it away, but I'm not looking to retire off of it either. But you don't want to just hand it out for free, but that's tough.
Hey, Matt Logic, what's up? Machu Toy joined us. What's up, Machu? Next week is Enablers, everyone, so make sure you tune in. I said Matt Logic, right? Yes, we did. And there was one more. Yeah, Johnny Cox says, and now we pre-drink. Yeah, man, who knew? Alcohol was so much cheaper than not at the bar or bottle service.
Oh, they pre-drank then, too. My buddies didn't call it. That was a thing then, too.
How often are you dusting your shelves, says Johnny?
Not often at all. I usually just end up getting tired of a shelf and I'm tearing them down now. I'm in the process of, I think I'm taking Black Series down. And when that happens, when that happens, everything kind of shifts. So like, that'll just happen naturally. I get kind of sick of like all those statues are completely in different spots now. I just kind of move stuff. So I don't ever just dust and leave things where they are. I just move stuff.
Can you imagine the collector who doesn't have kids who doesn't have kids and doesn't drink? Like that is unlimited.
It's the life.
Unlimited. What's the word for that style of income?
You'd have to have a partner that doesn't care either.
Oh yeah.
Or be single, but Either
that
one.
counts
That
too.
dual income though is nice. So it's like you get the dual income and the partner doesn't care.
Yeah. Well, my wife this year has I've noticed changed a lot. So, I think she was like on the peripherals for Labubu, and then we got one as a gift, and then we were able to grab a bunch in Japan at retail, Asian retail, so it's like super cheap without the overinflated shipping costs and everything. And then now she's like collecting full sets. She wants like accessories and everything, and I'm just like, all right, this is okay. Welcome to the game. It's cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool if my wife would get into something, but I just don't think it's just not into that sort of thing.
I kind of stopped drinking. I started drinking less now, but mainly for health reasons, like just starting to think of the future. Like, do I want to destroy my body or like put my body through that stress? having kids and be like, I want to be around longer for them and not have.
Yeah.
Because I remember back in the day, like when we drank, it was like, there wasn't a cup in sight. It was usually like, bottles to the face directly, and like so it. I want to balance it out for the rest of my time. Everyone in the this is Josh Jacob Walsh, Unlimited Collectors, Craig. There you go. That's how they do it. That's how they do it. Also, there's some. You guys get some really cool toys sent to you over on that channel, so that's awesome too. That helps with the collection. I only drink with toy tubers. I mean, I'll drink soju with the enablers on the first Thursday of the month. All right, let's see. What are you opening first?
Well, Brick did request it, so I want to make sure I get to it. I think I want to go for the accessory pack.
Which one is that?
This came with the Cosmic Legion's Ox Crew wave, so it's like
I thought it was the that one with the giant keg of.
No. Oh, that's not out yet. Yeah.
That's not out. Okay, I don't follow it enough to know. I thought the middle part was a wheelchair of the box.
It does look like a wheelchair, doesn't it?
Right, that brownish part I thought was the alcohol, and the middle part was a wheelchair, which isn't even a part of the set. What's up, Grumps? Trevor is here. What's up, Trevor?
What's up, Trevor?
Good to see you, man. All right.
Trevor's doing the Road to LEGIONSCON every Monday now, so tune into that.
Heck yeah. Well, we're gonna get into that because you'll be on that road at LEGIONSCON. All right, I want to show this real quick. Something I 3D printed this week. Someone had a model for a standing desk, a gaming desk. So I just printed props. I'm printing a gaming PC. Always wanted to have like a 1/12 scale bedroom diorama. So this printed in like. Printed the desktop on one piece, and then these legs in white filament, and it just kind of slid on. There's a track there, so there's no glue required. And this glittery pattern, that's just from the build plate of the Bamboo Lab printer having that pattern, so it gives this cool texture when it's finally printed. And it's not like it's a reflective filament by itself, but because it's whatever the angle is, it's like catching light. Yeah. In different spots, so it looks like it's sparkly, but it's really not. It's just a plain matte-like filament. And so there, gaming desk.
Was that printed at an angle, or was that just flat on the plate?
No, so the gray part was printed flat because it's just a flat thing. And then the legs were printed standing up here and here. And so it's cool engineering. Whenever I see someone make a model that prints without supports and it works cleanly, I have the utmost appreciation for that because I hate supports. Removing supports, it leaves like terrible texture. It's just not perfect. This is great. I'm going to print a chair, print a gaming PC. That's a lot of fun. All right, next, where's that book? So we went to Value Village. Do you guys have Value Village, or do you have like a thrift store?
That sounds familiar. I think we did have a Value Village at some point.
Or what? Is there an American version?
Is there? Man,
somebody in the chat will know. But whatever. This was 179. I didn't even read this yet. The First Battle. There's a yellow raincoat, April O'Neil, and
no rain in sight. Clear as day outside.
Random House, New York. What is this? 1990. Hell yeah. And like the pages are
crisp.
Like yeah, the paper's crisp. There's no rips or anything. There's no penises drawn on all the characters. Nobody's missing teeth. This looks like this is like the movie story. Is this just the intro? Because how are they going to finish the whole movie? And there's like 3 pages left.
And then the Shredder's dead at the end. Yeah. I think I had that book. That looks really familiar.
You think so?
I think I did. I was a big turtle kid, man. I had all the turtles. That was my jam.
Yeah, this is not the whole story.
Nah.
Because he ordered pizza and then like the pizza arrived on time. There's no waiting underneath the sewer.
Yeah. Pizza dude's got 30 seconds.
Oh, it's the first battle. That was the first battle. Then there's the final lesson. All right. I mean, for 35 years later, it was 125 US, and I bought one for 179. The inflation's not bad.
That's inflation, yeah.
Machu said, "Hey, that's my desk. Your desk? Do you have a desk, Machu? Or you don't have a computer stand or a camera stand? I don't remember. I don't have room for a diorama, Sonic Rockman X. You're totally correct. Thank you for calling me out and giving me the reality check. Chamba was here a second ago, so I wanted to talk about this. This is the new Enablers. This is like a trucker hat with the Enablers logo on the front that's stitched in. That was designed by Chamba. And if people want to grab, I found a new printing service to do merch. So now it links to YouTube. Do you guys see it on YouTube or on another video? If you click the link in the chat, it goes here, and it's got the newest videos, and then there's like a bunch of new designs for merch, t-shirt, hats, and everything. That's right on there. So hopefully, if anyone's interested, you can check it out. And then code UBT267. You get 10% off your order for the duration of this stream. I guess I could have done that 36 minutes ago, but it's there in the chat if you guys want to check it out. Chamba, thank you for this logo. We have the Taco Boy Enablers animated mug and t-shirt down below as well. Taco Boy, you killed it on those. And we'll see what other stuff we can put up here. Some stickers, some cutout stickers. There's different colors for the trucker hats. Yeah, Chamba.
I like that
thank you,
gray
dude.
one. Yeah,
there's a gray one. Oh, this one.
The gray, the toying around gray one where it says toy around.
Yeah,
I like it.
Because it reminded me of this Tokyo Giants hat I got from Japan. I really like that. So
oh, okay.
I'm like, oh, this would be cool. Thank you, Chamba. Go check it out. Links there. Which one?
As a big head, I'm afraid to try a snapback though. I just don't know if it'll work. So.
As a big head.
As a big head, Grumps knows. Man, Grumps, big head bros.
Have you met Grumps? Are you like the same height as him?
I haven't met Grumps. We met at LEGIONSCON last year. I think he might be a little taller than me. I'm pretty tall. I'm 6'3", so I feel like
Grumps is taller than 6'3".
I feel like he was taller than me, but I could be misremembering.
I know he was taller than me for sure. It's crazy stuff.
Grumps, give us your measurements.
Yeah. ASL. What did you expect? It's a kid's book, not the whole monologue or script of the movie. I don't know. Shredder in the trash compactor, I want that.
Just what every kid's book needs.
And then he went to sleep. Night, Shredder.
It's okay. He woke up in the next movie.
All right. Okay. You're going to open those.
Yep.
Couple other things I wanted to talk about. You so at what point did you start the customs aspect, Josh Brown Customs? You've branched out. You've got different aliases. What
was it? I think the holiday season before last. So like 2023, I think I got a printer, and I got it just for myself. I was like, people are doing it. I'll get it, and I'll 3D print some heads, and I'll have a friend paint them up and make my own customs.
Yeah. And
then it did not take long before I realized my printer was just sitting there. I might as well be printing other stuff for other people. And then just kind of spiraled. I kind of talked. I got to talking to a couple people on Instagram. Brian Ramos. We kind of just met through one of my posts, and he really encouraged me to be like, "Hey, these are really good. Like, you should maybe open up a shop or try to print some heads and sell them or whatever." And
okay.
From there, he really encouraged me, and I appreciate that for real. He's an amazing painter. He actually painted on that third post there. He painted all those heads I want to have at LegionsCon. So, and he did a bunch of stuff for Legion Shop back in the day, whenever that was open. So he's kind of been around the community for quite a while. So I had no intention of opening a shop and all that stuff. It just kind of got a little encouragement, and it just kind of evolved quickly.
Mm-hmm. That's great though, because like it's not easy to do all this stuff and collect and be able to get all the models set up everything. So this is cool. So you're gonna be at LegionsCon this year. If people are interested in some stuff, go look for Josh Brown. I mean, I have his links in the video description. If you're lazy, just want to click it, go find it there, and then come back to the video. But make sure you look out for him if you're headed to LegionsCon. So what kind of stuff, do you normally focus on? Because you've got cool customs, but you also do like community, like toy tuber inspired pieces.
That happened. That just kind of happened. It started with Odious, really. Let's see. So Jason Rodriguez did a sculpt pack. There, he's one of the sculptors in the community that just creates a pack every few weeks and sends it out, and people buy it. It's like 8 heads or whatever, and one of them happened to be a dinosaur head, T-Rex. And for some reason, it just popped in my head. There was a live stream one night during COVID with Wade and Robo talking crazy at 3 a.m. or whatever, and
they do that.
They got wild back then, and Dino hands came up, and then Wade had these like puppet things he would put on his hands, and whatever. It just kind of became a thing. Super deep cut, whatever. But it just kind of popped in my head, and I was like, let's modify these and put them on Odious, and people seem to dig them. So they've been fun to make, and then it just kind of spiraled into, hey, let's ask Robo and do his logo, and let's ask. I made your logo into a chest plug for
that was super cool, man.
Cosmic Legions. So
hell yeah, man.
Became a collection. I should get that custom. But
is it fun, like, to once you get these models, right, print them out, seeing the different ideas that different ways you can put them on figures, things like that?
Yeah, and I don't do much customizing. I think I've created a handful of my own customs. Like I'm somewhat of an enabler myself, Kevin. Okay,
Norman, relax.
I like to think of myself. I like to enable other people to make art themselves, right? Because I was like, I have to contract out all the talent. Like, I'm not modeling. I'm not painting. I'm the printer guy. I just kind of click print and let people do their thing,
Mm-hmm.
So
Man,
and it's fun. I get to work with people like in the community. I've formed relationships with people that it's cool to make friends with these folks, and it's been a blast.
Yeah, and especially you're making it for like some of these lines too, like you mentioned, like indie lines. So showing love to plunderlings like this post here and these accessories. It's definitely kind of drawing attention, keeping it amongst, not like keeping it amongst ourselves like it's just for us, but definitely getting people involved, right?
Yeah, and I'm going to LegionsCon, and while it is a Legions focused, and I kind of started with that, it's like I definitely wanted to go a little further out and do custom pieces for AWOC and like you said, and Plunderlings here and Savage Crucible, and try to expand that little bit and bring the overall toy community a little bit into the Legions verse a little bit, and bring that into LegionsCon too. So it's
is this a mohawk?
Yeah, and actually put magnets on those too. So anything that, because the Plunderlings have a magnet on their head
for their hats.
So
any
of the pieces that need magnets have them pre-installed. So
that's dope. Have a couple questions. Sonic Rockman X says, "What's the big reddish figure with gray head behind you, Josh?"
The big red.
Oh,
down. This guy?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a Myth of Legions troll, and it's actually sporting one of the heads I'm bringing to LegionsCon.
Great question. Did you pay him to? Do you have plants in my chat to ask questions
Hey,
and laugh at your jokes too?
Now this is actually a head sculpted by Dave Igo. So if you remember Dave, he was, worked at Sideshow, works at Tweeterhead, started Monstores, which is coming out, works at Revender Studio. He's got a ton of stuff. And, he's a buddy of mine. And I reached out to him and I was like, hey man, I think it'd be really cool to work together. And he was like, yeah, man, let's do a couple heads. And he was like, let's do kaiju. He's a big monster dude. So, came up with this head here and this head here. So both of these are.
Oh, that's nice. You know what?
Yeah,
that's really nice. But I think that first one with the spike is pretty awesome too. Yeah, Dave. I mean, you're the one who was like telling me to, prodding me to have Dave on this channel, and it was great.
Dave's incredible. I met him at PowerCon in 23. And just kind of kept in touch, which is wild. It's like I never expected to like go to a con and like end up talking to someone who was there to work for a business and like become friends with them. And it was super cool. And that was my first convention ever. Amazing experience and pretty cool to make a friend like that and a thing like that. So
Machu with the very investigative question: how long have you been working for Josh Brown Customs?
Let's see, a year and a half or so.
Nice. Since the inception.
Since inception.
Redan says Taco Boy isn't Mexican and Josh Brown isn't. He's they're all friends. That's all that matters.
Yeah. We're the false advertisement crew.
Matthew says it's not just clicking print. There's skill involved. Give yourself more credit. And you're painting too, right?
What's that?
You're painting those prints too?
I don't paint much. I've never sold anything. I take that back. I had one custom that Chris Toy Father last year saw that I just planned on displaying on my table because I'm not a painter. And he walked up and said, I want that, and I had no intention of selling it. And it actually meant a lot to me. So I've sold one thing that I've painted, and Toy Father has it. But as far as everything else, it's all painted by Casting Cave or Brian Ramos or Steam Powered Mom, Corey. I like I said, I contract out the talent.
I mean, I feel you. I have no artistic talent for myself. I was just telling Chamba last night, like I don't have the eye for it. So if I see something like, if I see like a blank head sculpt for a human and it's not like sculpted in pupils and eyeballs and they're just blank and I have to envision like details on it, I'm like, it looks all right. I don't see it. I need the final product. So, I don't have an eye for that. But dude, these are all awesome. So you're going to have those heads. I kind of want them, but I don't know where I would put it on.
Do you have a troll? I'll send you stickers.
I don't do, I love how Mythic looks, and I love the price point that they come in and the quality that they have, but I just don't. It's one of those things I have to choose to abstain from. Yeah,
and I mean, to be honest, doing troll parts is kind of a risk because they're not even readily available.
Troll, yeah, the figures themselves.
Yeah, they're big people, but like we were like going to do kaiju, so it made sense. Like let's try it. So it's a risk. I mean, who knows? People might not buy them, but I love the way they turned out. Hopefully, there's a demand for them at LEGIONSCON. We'll see. There's like a small group of troll lovers, I think, in the community, and hopefully they stop by.
Small group of troll lovers. Here's one of my favorite trolls in the chat. Figure Report is here. What's up, dude?
Yeah,
good to see you. All right, so what's up with the stickers? I do want to buy some stickers if I can.
Yeah. So I went a little further after Dave sculpted these amazing heads. I was talking to Erwin Papa, and I said, "Hey man, I got these heads sculpted by Dave. What do you think about doing like a drawing for each of them and coloring it, and I'll make stickers out of it?" So I commissioned him to do these, and I got stickers made here, and they're going to be packed in with the head. So they turned out awesome, and Erwin's the freaking man.
Dude, he's so good.
I know. Crazy. So, I like supporting, supporting artists. Even if I call them friends, I don't get discounts. I pay them their rate, so I support them, and they give me a cool piece, and it's awesome. It's fun. So
There you go. From one awesome artist. Chamba says
Yep.
Erwin and Dave both wicked artists.
oh yeah, Chamba.
You too, Chamba. You too. This is Dragozard?
Yeah, we're like, we need some names, and Dave was like, I'll ask my wife. And he was like, how about Dragozard? It's like, sure, whatever, it's fine.
It's very cool. Very cool.
Yeah,
Damn, look at that. Yeah, I really dig Erwin stuff.
Erwin's amazing. I'm partial to the blue one.
Oh,
just I
I'm
think
not
the
sure.
colors are awesome, but yeah, that one's awesome too. Spikehead.
Hey, to celebrate the Jays winning, I gifted some memberships to the channel, to the chat. We are celebrating. You know, I'm not popping champagne like making the playoffs, but this is the next closest thing. Man, these are so cool.
Yeah, and there's the Secret Galaxy piece too. I'll have some of those. And then there's some weird ones like that weird hand.
That hand's
So a lot of these
awesome.
yeah, my buddy Brian, I talked about it. A lot of these come from his head. Like he goes and thinks of something and goes and gets it sculpted and sends me the file and I print it out.
So if people aren't going to LegionsCon, you do have a website that you sell these custom things on, right?
Yep, joshbrowncustoms.com. Straightforward. I'm very original.
Dude, my show's called Unboxing Thursdays.
Yeah, I know. It's not
It's
like
Thursday,
Kevin's
and
Unboxing Thursday.
we're opening shit.
Yeah.
Because ironically, Kevin wants to open toys live was already taken, so I couldn't use that. Yeah, man, this is cool, man. You just make it with like different community stuff. You made the Monkey King logo for the chest plug. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Even though I don't have any cosmic stuff to put those in.
That was just for me, man. I wanted it. I was like, can I do this? And I made my Monkey King custom, and I painted it green for the jade piece. You know,
All right, you want to talk about Monkey Kings?
we can.
Let's go. Show me. You hold one of the coolest pieces that I didn't even know existed until you threw it in my face. What have you got there?
So every blue moon, the Four Horsemen do what's called a test shot sale, where they basically sell prototypes. I mean, I think they're a little further on than prototypes. I think they probably have 20 to 30 of each one, but they're all in gray plastic. They're not typical prototypes, so they're all multicolored and all this other stuff. And the good characters sell out in seconds. And I had a goal to get Monkey King, and I was able to procure Monkey King in the test shot sale.
Damn it! Is Taco Boy here? He needs to see this too.
Yeah, he's
I should've
awesome.
told him. Damn, that's so cool.
I know my my cam's not great, but it's like a really cool, like darker matte gray. It's just got a cool look, like a shadow version of the Monkey King. It's awesome.
How does this move? How well does it move?
I mean, there might be a little looser than normal figures, but at this point, they're pretty like, they're pretty final. Like his chest comes off kind of easy, or his torso, but
Okay.
Other than that, the joints move and he stands up and he comes with all his pieces. They don't all come with all their pieces, and it's kind of a surprise because, and they say this up front, they're like, these are test shots. Some may be incomplete. We don't order everything.
Right.
But he comes with everything. All the soft goods, all the different heads,
Oh, damn.
all the different parts are in this bag.
Wait, sorry. Are the soft goods gray?
Yeah, the soft goods are dark gray. So you can see like his.
I didn't even catch on to that at first.
Yeah, he's got his little tabard ears gray. And I think he sold out. I mean, I'm telling you, man, it's like I had 3 windows open. I had auto refresh extensions going in Chrome. I deduced the URL from the name of the last Monkey King drop because you can they have a pattern.
Oh,
So if you know the pattern,
gatekeep a little until I get mine.
The next drop won't be for like 2 years. It's fine. Y'all will forget.
Damn it.
But it's I'm telling you, man, it's like seconds and they're gone. It's crazy.
I am particularly jealous.
I've got my eye out for you. But like I said, there's like 20 to 30 of them, you know, so it's like they don't come up often.
Hell yeah.
So
Well,
I was able to complete my Dark 4 set. So if you're not familiar, there's like 4 big bads in Legions. And
Okay.
I had the first 2 test shots from a couple years back. I had Alithia and Arethyr, and then they put the other 2 Dark 4 up in this past sale, and I was able to complete the 4. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Torrentsu says Kevin got out monkey kinged. You are correct. Oh, that reminds me, Torrentsu. I got to order something on. I got to go get SHF Okaroon. Johnny Cock, thank you so much for the super chat. Says positive reinforcement for Monkey King. Love. Great show. Thank you, dude. Ask Josh what kind of Asian he is.
I don't think I can answer that question without being offensive. So I'm just
All right. We'll approach this. We'll approach this in like a softer manner. You recently discovered instant noodles, a particular brand. Okay.
okay. Yeah.
Sorry. Go. No. Let me know how that came about, and then we'll get into.
It was look. I went to college. I am very familiar with ramen noodles. Like it is
Yes.
not like I lived on that stuff in college, but I was getting the chicken,
Mr. Noodle?
Yeah, just like, and I was just throwing it in, putting it, and for some reason, I don't know why, I just, this past year, I was just like, I want to branch out a little bit. What can I get here? I mean, I'm in the States, I'm in Indiana. I'm not like, I don't have many options. So I wanted to get some better ramen, and then talking to DK for a little bit on it. And he sent me some ideas on brands. And actually it was a brand I was already kind of buying at like Kroger, but it was just like the prepackaged,
Oh, it was the Nissan, right?
It was Nissan. Yeah. But he was like, oh, you get the sesame oil and he's telling me the different flavors to get, and you can't get them anywhere.
Oh my God. He told you sesame oil was a flavor?
Yeah.
That's like one of the little packets that you get in.
Yeah.
All right. So look, DK doesn't have the most complex palate. He also ate rotting chicken and didn't know it was bad. So
right.
One time we were having dinner or something, and we're like, "Can you bring some instant noodles? We're gonna make something." And he got like the plainest one, and he's like, "This is the best one." I'm like, "Bro, there's like black sesame, black garlic truffle oil, black garlic. There you go." And there's so many good ones, and he's like, "This is beef." I like beef. So when you're like, oh yeah, I learned about this from DK, I go, oh, all right, like that's it's not a wild starting point. They're good flavors.
I did not make an assumption. I don't know how it came up,
but for him to be like, right? Hey, you know what's great? Sesame oil. It's like, hey, dessertle. What about salt? Have you tried that? On that level. Yeah. All right. So for those out there who haven't tried this brand of instant noodle, I mean, I've been eating this since childhood. It's the best prepackaged or cup noodle form. In the Asian market, you can get that white cup. It's styrofoam. You just pour water straight in. Those are the best ones. They have great, awesome flavors too. So what did you think? Which ones did you end up buying from his recommendation?
Well, I bought a shitload. I bought seafood, which was garbage.
No, seafood's no good. Tonkatsu is awesome. I like tonkatsu.
Tonkatsu's awesome. I had to get chicken just to get it. Black garlic, sesame oil, and then the miso tonkatsu, which I thought was awesome too.
The black garlic is that gold black package with the gold top for people looking.
Yeah. But finding it here was a pain in the ass. I scoured the internet and I found a website where I bought a ton of this stuff. Yamibuy.com. I don't know if that's a known website or whatever. But they have all that stuff, and bought a truckload of it. So it's been fun. And ever since then, I've been trying to level up. Okay, well, I'm going to do the egg thing. Maybe I'll, let's do the drop an egg in there, try that. And then it's like, okay, let's level up again. Let's get let's get a protein in there. Let's do start with spam. That's just the easy one to start with.
Oh yeah, I remember talking to you about spam.
Yeah.
I know there's like I don't know, parts of the world where it's like, oh, spam, that's a struggle
Salty
meal,
pork.
which it kind of is, but it's like a staple in a lot of Asian countries for dishes. It's just good.
Yeah. And it's I think it's great. I actually bought some not wild flavors, but some Korean barbecue spam, and they have bacon spam. Did you know all that stuff? I was like, hey, let's give it. Let's try it.
Yeah. They have a lot of different flavors. Seafood for seasoning is like how candy fruit tastes like nothing like. Yeah, like grape candy doesn't taste like grapes, but I love grape candy flavor. It's the best, guys. Spam, couple slices, sear it
That's
out.
great.
You got that pan out, fry an egg on top of your noodles, boom, done.
It's great.
There's a new thing. Get some chili crisp, heat it on the pan, then cook your egg in the chili crisp. Then you have a fried egg with like that spicy. Put all of that on top of your noodles. Hack right there.
I have found the egg needs a little something. It's just like I need a little something for the egg. So that's a good. Try that out.
Balantibor, what's up, man? It says in Guam. Guam? Am I saying that wrong? Or Guam?
Guam.
No, it's because I'm seeing spam right after.
Guam spam.
In Guam spam.
In Guam spam.
In Guam, spam is an acceptable proton. Dude, in Hong Kong, it's like spam and egg instant noodles, spam and egg macaroni for breakfast, spam and egg sandwich.
In Hawaii,
all
it's
day.
like a normal everyday thing because it was
Musubi.
like in the war and stuff. Like it was just like what people had over there, right? So
Yeah, that's what spam. Anywhere that had spam, it's like, oh, Americans were here, right? They brought it's like a military thing that they brought over, and everyone just adopted it. I don't mind. It's cool. I love spam.
Yeah. And yes, Grumps, the sodium is crazy. They do have low sodium options though.
Yeah, get the low sodium, but try. I'm cutting out the alcohol. I'll gotta give in some spots, but the black garlic is top notch for me.
It is. I'm with you.
Anywhere the U.S. military has bases, spam. There you go. Thank you, Brick. That's just history. It's like anywhere that has curry. It's like, oh, the British have been here. They took that from India and they brought it all over. I love it. I love it. I mean, what kind of so that to answer the question, what kind of Asian are you? You're the Asian that's starting to add spam to your instant noodles all the time, right? That I think that was a pretty solid answer, right? I'm not. It'd be outrageous to give you a specific type.
Yes,
if
it
not,
would
you
be
wouldn't
outrageous.
you wouldn't want me to.
I wouldn't. No,
Exactly.
I wouldn't want that.
He's an ally. He's an Asian ally.
I'm not trying to appropriate anything. I just want some good ass noodles. That's all I want.
There you go. And like, it's funny, that podcast, what kind of Asian are you? Like I met Kyle. I started talking to him over the topic of food too. And we talk about like flavors and foods transcending language and barriers and just bringing people together, man. And it's happening as we speak, dude. It's a beautiful thing. So
One of us.
thank you for gently asking that question earlier today. One of us, one of you.
Hang on.
Careful.
There we go. Oh shoot.
Oh yeah, there's a careful emoji in the chat for all the channel members too. We have are we being graced with the presence of 796 Studios? I'm in the car eating spam right now. I don't even know how that's possible, dude. But I love it. I'm glad you're here. Thank you.
I had it for
All right,
dinner.
I'm gonna open Radioactive Man.
I don't know how loud this is going to be.
That's all good.
Legions have loud plastic trays.
My daughter came up to me earlier this week, last week, or late last week, and she's like, "Oh, where are all the Archie comics? can't find them. I'm like, well, I gave them all to you. I don't know where you put it. And so I'm like, let's find some other comics for you to read. I have Simpsons comics, so I went into the long boxes and I got a whole bunch of Bongo comics for her, and that's when I stumbled upon my Radioactive Man books again. But I also found some Viz Media Dragon Ball comics, and like the artwork has been awesome to revisit, and a couple of issues I'm missing, but I want to maybe fill those out and get those different covers.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize those comics are like, those specific ones are, they kind of appreciated in value over the years, so I'm glad I didn't let my daughter read them. But it's funny, she's like opening the tape on the back of the comic bags and taking them out and reading them. So like it's awesome. The kids love to read.
That's great.
And I show them random Simpsons clips all the time, so they can hear those voices
At risk of being kicked off the stream, I am.
Here we go.
The Simpsons is just a bit of a blind spot. Like I watched it some. I remember watching the Treehouse of Horror every year. Like that was a big deal. But like, and I was never like a religious watcher where I watched all the seasons and all that stuff. I'm not sure why.
That's all right.
I apologize.
You eat instant noodles. You're good. You're good in my books.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, sweet. Oh, that's like a generator thing. Cool.
Not that Kyle Brick. No, he's not qualified. Trevor says, do the Dutch like spam? I don't know. Ask Mario. He loves the Dutch. Okay, Sonic Rockman X says, I've never had spam. Is it good?
Yes. I don't know.
Yes, absolutely. So, okay, we have spam often. I bought this spam slicing machine. So it's like you place it on the machine, and then it's got like a bunch of wires, and you just pull it down, and it just slices all the spam.
Yeah, we have.
But then you can rotate it. Yeah, there you go. And then you rotate it, and then you can turn them into cubes. But if you don't have that, try this. You can try this, Josh Brown. Do you have a fruit or vegetable peeler?
Yes.
So you take your brick of spam, and then you take your peeler, and then you shave thin slices of spam off the top, and then you throw that onto the pan. You don't need any oil. You can do oil if you want.
Right.
But like put it in cold, turn on the heat, let it simmer, let it like start cooking the fat. And then now you have thin slices, more crispy surface.
Yep.
Spam slices. You can do that next time.
The thinner the better. Yeah, I found that too. It's hard to cut because you're holding that. If you're holding the brick, you're not holding it, but you got you're trying to grip the brick down somehow, and you're taking a knife. It's just you're getting like not a whole slice. You're getting like the sliver on accident. It's tough.
The knife swerves. Yeah. Dutch spam ain't worth mentioning. Oh, you guys got to the joke before I did. Thank you. You got to teach kids to read comics. See, so I'm on a bit of like double-edged sword right now because I'm trying to keep the kids off of screens, like being overly reliant on screens. Can I have your phone? I'm bored. You've been sitting in the car for like 30 seconds. Just stop, right? And it's not great for your eyes. Take a rest. Go read. But both of those activities are like starting to strain their eyes because so they need glasses now. And I'm like, damn, man, you can't win.
Yeah. I wish my son was a little more. I could get him into comics. He's into, just like most kids, he's into Roblox and stuff like that. He likes Five Nights at Freddy's, so he's into those like graphic novels, but that's kind of about it. Like, he hasn't really gone much past that. He used to be into Dogman and Captain Underpants back in the day. You ever heard of that one?
Dogman's cool. My son loves Dogman. Yeah. Well, the reason I brought up the comics and the Dragon Ball stuff was you started getting into anime with your son recently, right?
Yeah. And I'm not sure how it started. I think he came home and was talking about something that his friends were watching, and I think it was JJK at the time.
Okay.
And I was like, you want to try, we want to try one. And I looked and I was like, there's a little more episodes of that, not a ton, but like there's a little more. Let's look for something shorter that, and something newer. And then I saw a lot about Kaiju number 8, people like,
dude,
Tom, it was like posting and stuff about that all the time in stories. So I just it was in the front of my brain. And I was like 8 episodes.
Yeah, we were talking about it a lot
Perfect.
here too.
Yeah.
Right.
We watched it and I was like, this is freaking great. Like it didn't take me too long to get past, because I never watched anime, but to get past like the anime isms, like the things that are just part of anime, like as a first timer, an adult,
right?
No,
I get you.
First time watcher, but like didn't take long, and it was just like, this is amazing. And then we went from that straight into Demon Slayer, and dude, like that, I know, like Zenitsu sucks. Like I get it. He's like,
thank you.
He's like, yeah, no, I'm with you, and I've heard you mention that, but like he gets awesome. Like that's the thing, but you have to like just kind of bear with his like annoyance for a bit, because like it gets worth it.
When Kaiju number 8 is done and the current season of Dawn to Dawn is done, and I'll have a little more time to be like, oh, what should I watch next? I'll give it another shot. But I'm also in the middle of Full Metal Alchemist, which I haven't been watching lately, because now like Peacemaker is on, and that's a lot of fun.
Peacemaker is great,
and that's taking up my time. Jason, what's up, dude? Peacemaker. I just found out this week, after watching like 4 episodes, that they have post-credit scenes, which is why would you do that when I watch it through an app? Literally, like once I see the scene end and the credits roll, like that's it. I'm hitting next, or I'm going to something else. So that's kind of that's tough. So I had to go back and watch
last season too.
Did they do that?
I think so. It's been a while.
Because my wife used to clown me. Well, no, sorry, it was the other way around. She would watch Arrested Development, and then it'd be the last scene, and they'd go on the next episode of Arrested Development, and she thought that was the cue to watch the next one. But the way AD did it, it was new scenes.
Right. I don't like watching that. Yeah, the after. I don't like watching the on the next, or like coming up on. I'm just like, I don't want to see it.
But like there were new scenes or different scenes, and she thought so. Like, but the problem was she finished the entire series. And she's like, I'm not going back to watch that.
I've got 600 little clips I need to watch that aren't part of the regular show.
You got to skip through each one. Jay Sinner, what's good, man? Did I say what's up already? I had Michelin star musubi over the weekend. Damn, what was in that? What was in that? Is this John to the Ross spam slicing machine? Come on. Like, come on, teach me about it, or come on, I shouldn't be using it.
Come on, tell me more.
Yeah. Brick says, grip the what?
Grip the brick.
We were
gripping the spam brick.
He's a brick gripper.
Yeah.
He grips all the bricks. Daiso has a spam slicer. Best money I spent. Dude, slice it into slices. Then rotate it, and then you can julienne them, and then rotate it again, and you can dice them.
If you're going to slice something, definitely slice it into slices.
Yeah. Slice and dice. It's so easy. All right, so getting into all the anime stuff, it's cool because you get to do that and watch it with your son, which is always like something you can treasure and look back on. But does that make him want toys of anime stuff, and does it make you want toys from the show?
It does not make him want toys. It makes me want toys. So
are you like, come on, buy this so that I can buy it? Don't you want this?
I've got the whole Kaiju number 8 team up there now. Well, minus the Kafka that just came out. And then I'm working on Demon Slayer. I've got Tanjiro and Nezuko up there. So, and I did see a question somewhere. I do watch subs. I knew going in, I was like, I am not going to be that guy that, if I'm going to do it, I want the full.
You're watching subs?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bro, what kind of Asian are you? You're the kind of Asian that watches anime subs.
Right.
Hell yeah. There you go. This is the beauty of the show. We're finding more out.
We went and watched the Demon Slayer movie, 2.5 hours, subs in IMAX. It was awesome.
Oh, no Zenitsu stands in the chat, please.
He gets like whenever he goes into, I don't want to spoil it, but he gets awesome at certain points where he's just like, okay, he's badass. But I know exactly the problems you have with him. I'm with it. And then we started JJK, so we're on season 2 now.
Man, I'm kind of
great
torn
because I didn't have to like wait for 6 years for season 3 or whatever. It's great being late. So
wait, it's not 6 years, is it?
no, I mean, well, like the JJK, like season 2 came out when, like several years ago, right? At this point,
Yeah. So this one, I mean, I guess this is because it's more superhero proportions for the Jax Simpsons. Oh wait, what?
Oh,
Hold
yeah.
on, he talks.
Uh-oh.
I didn't. No. Hold on. On. No, wait. His chest lights up. Oh, okay.
That makes more sense.
Dude, I thought if he had a voice box, it'd be over. Oh. You do have to turn it. Okay. Okay, very
This
cool.
wheelchair is pretty sweet. Look at this
Steampunk
little,
wheelchair.
This little generator comes out too. Look at that. This is a cool little diorama piece.
Dude, props to them making accessory packs. I love it.
I know. I need to, man. I've taken a handful of things I would consider like attempts at trying actual photography, but I really would love to try some more.
Hey, man.
It doesn't happen a lot.
Just keep at it.
The shop. Well, it's just the shop. Like kind of. I'm like, well, I'm like working myself. I have a job already, and I'm like, well, I made another job, and now, and when LegionSCon comes around, it's like nonstop. I'm just like, I need to find a better way to prepare for this next year, where I'm just kind of doing it bit by bit throughout the year. Because man,
last night I did this. Oh, cool. Hell yeah. Last night I did a stream with Chamba. Thank you, Chamba, for hanging out. We did the best and worst toys of the week, and we showed someone on Reddit posted Simpsons toys, Jack's Pacific Simpsons toys from the EU, and it had like the manufacturer, importer information printed all along the back of every figure, and it's the weird. I've never seen anything like that. Have you seen that, or anyone in the chat? Seen anything like that?
I saw those pictures. It was crazy. The whole backs were stamped.
Like, what is the regulation or law that mandates that you do this? Because I've never seen other toy companies have stuff like this from the EU. Like, is Hasbro not doing it because it's on the packaging? Or is Hasbro not doing it because they're just shipping it over and there's no other company importing it? Like, I don't know, man. But this is on every... Usually it's not all that text.
It's not raised. It's just
no, it's printed. It's printed. Like, it's you can rub it off with some acetone.
Oh, that's good.
It's crazy. Thank God it's not on this radioactive, man.
Yeah, because usually here you just get like a raised, made in China or whatever, and it's like the same color as the plastic. It's not like colored any different. So
there's like a part number here, and then like there's an engraved. It's a raised 20th Century Fox logo, 20th Century Television, Matt Groening, CE UK CA Jack's. Like that's it.
A lot. Okay. Yeah.
And on the figure, too. Remove the tab from my spine to unlock. Remove the tab from my spine to unlock my power.
Oh, I'm going to like her. I'm gonna like this body a lot, I think.
Dang, that's cool.
Yeah. She looks really good.
Whoops. It's a light up feature. Awesome. Johnny Cox says the fights in Infinity Castle are so good.
Yeah.
Can I watch the movie without watching the other episodes? Or no?
Sure. I will
does it
say
make
I
sense?
agree with the general consensus that the movie has real pacing problems. Like, it is like they just took 6 episodes of the anime and stitched them together from start to finish. Because there's like, you'll be in the middle of this amazing fight scene, and then there's a 30-minute backstory flashback, which is, normal, but whenever it's in like an episode, it's not as jarring. Because man, there was like a third act flashback that I was like kind of struggling. I was like, it was good, but I was like tired, and I was like, I'm kind of nodding a little bit, like trying to get back to the action, But still great.
Yeah, I get you.
Still love it. I think it could have been just cut differently.
Anyone reading the JJK Modulo? What the hell is that?
Don't know what that means.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you. If it had, I mean, Jax has made Talking Simpsons toys, so if you put Radioactive Man quotes in here, I got overexcited. But I like this pop out like cover recreation with a diorama piece. It's awesome. Now, Fallout Boy. There is no need for profanity. So good. Here's the classic dub and sub debate in the chat. Sub is always the way to go, but some anime are better. Better English dubbed, especially if the characters are different ethnics. Maybe.
To be
I don't
honest,
know. I
I
don't
wanted to
watch
start
enough.
with that because I wanted to see if my son could keep up and with the reading.
Right.
It was like a weird like side kind of like plan that I had just to see. And he actually wanted he's like, let's do subs because I guess that's a cool way to do it in school now too, in middle school. I don't know, but.
Hey, Brent W's in the chat. What's up? Yeah, it's a whole paragraph on the back of those Simpsons figures, right? Scruffy Nerds here also. Alexander Eagleson also saw it. Alexander, dude, you just came back from Japan. Did you get anything good? It says Infinity Castle was amazing. I thought the action was incredible. Character development was also riveting for me.
Yeah, I mean, I love that we get the stories of the demons or whatever. At some point, it was just Act 3 in a 2.5-hour movie. It was like, woo.
Okay, so Johnny Cock, is that the advice you would give me? Would you agree with this, Josh? Flashback time is like.
No, it's like you need it though. I don't know. Maybe on the first. It's tough. It was long. 2.5 hours, man, is a long movie. So.
That's like an MCU movie.
It was long.
Are you caught up on season 2 of Kaiju number 8?
We're about halfway through, I think.
Oh, right. You're one of the people who didn't tell me season 2 started.
What? I didn't know either until several weeks, I think, after it started. Until I saw, again, he's come up twice now. Ayawatu's story was like, Kaiju number 8's awesome. I was like, I didn't even know it was on. So I was like, time to sign up for Crunchyroll again. Because,
man, season 2 has been off to a really, really good start. And now I want more toys, and I'm really happy that there's already so many SH Figure Arts. I think we counted the other day. Is it 8, including Kafka, or 9?
They just did what's his name? Her dad, Shinobu,
right?
That guy.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. I
Were
think.
you just counting in French?
It sounded good, didn't it?
I heard
no. Eins fine. No, I wasn't doing that. the Eddie Izzard joke, but no, it's yeah, I think it's 9. And yeah, I want those kaiju weapon suits, man. Those look awesome.
Yes. Guys,
You know
go
they're
watch
coming.
Kaiju number 8 also. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So between that, right, Dawn to Dawn, Peacemaker, and what else am I watching? There's a lot, and I don't have that much time.
Is Done Not? So is that a kid friendly one or no? I heard maybe no.
After the first episode, you're good.
Okay,
How old is your child?
he's 12.
Yeah, that's after episode 1. It's pretty
After this
good.
one.
I don't think it's anything he hasn't heard
Oh.
at school.
This is a bummer. Her head's floppy. This second.
Oh, no.
head. Yeah, it's. Oh no.
Is it not even clicked in?
No, it is. I don't know if it's. I don't think it's me, because her first head fits good. Doop. That was nice. But her helmeted head is a little. Hold on. Is there a neck peg? There's a different neck peg. Whoop.
Yeah, it seems like there's something missing entirely there.
Let's try that. Yeah. Okay. I'm good. New neck peg. See?
All right, user error.
User error. And I'm a Legions guy.
User
Stupid.
error. Catch me at LEGIONSCON in
Trevor's
November.
You idiot. Freaking.
It's like, hey, Trevor, are you going to send me the link for Monday? I think we're good.
We're good. No, he already had me on. He can't take that back now. He's gonna delist it though.
Man,
I love this. I want to make some. I don't know if there's any StarCraft players out there, but some Rangers in this body. Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking of doing more gaming and getting a PS5, but I don't have time for that either if I can't even watch Demon Slayer.
Used to be a big gamer, and that kind of it just goes away with kids and work and.
Yep. Is there anything that's like tempting you? Because like PS5, I want to play Spider-Man. I want to play Miles Morales. You know, they just dropped the trailer for Wolverine. I want to play Ghost of Tsushima. I want to play. I was gonna play Death Stranding, but then DK was like, "You just deliver packages and then you do this, and it's really repetitive." And I'm
Yes.
like, "All right, pass."
I think you should pass on the. I heard the second one's much better, but man, I didn't last very long in Death Stranding. But I did play the Spider-Man games are awesome.
Yeah.
I'll probably pick up Wolverine and play that too. Every once in a while, I'll try to hit one like kind of major game a year or something. So yeah, I've got my eye on that Wolverine game. But I mean, there's a lot of games out. Like I want to play Silk Song because like the Hollow Knight sequel just came out, and that's like amazing. And it just doesn't happen anymore. I used to play a lot. Like used to play StarCraft a lot. Used to play Diablo an insane amount. First person shooters.
maybe
and
you
stuff.
are
That was
Asian
back
if you're
when I was
playing that
building
much.
PCs and everything. It just died.
Oh.
Just died
No,
with
like
age.
I was gaming and then like I remember the moment where it kind of died. The new Spider-Man game came out. I sold DK my PS4 and then the game came out. I think I bought the game and like, can I borrow your PS4? And then I played, I loaded the game, the intro cutscene started, and it was transitioning from the cutscene to like, oh, you went from this web slinging into the cutscene to now you're in control. And then like when that happened, my son, he was fresh and he dropped like a fresh, diaper bomb. So I'm like, pause. Like I couldn't even get to that, change the diaper. And then afterwards it's just like, sometimes you get into a groove of a game and you don't play for weeks. And it's like, what are the controls? I don't remember. Like, what was I supposed to do? What did I unlock? Playing Zelda, like, what potions was I supposed to do? So I'm like, it was tough. And then it became just Call of Duty. It's just like, hey, what can I play in short bursts that I'll remember? It's just slide cancel, aim down sight. That's it.
I might as well just start over. I don't remember shit about this game. Yeah.
Hey,
happens all the
Video
time.
Power Gaming says I'm in Act 3 of Silk Song now.
Nice. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Micro Galaxy Squadcast? The second kid was the final nail in the coffin for gaming time. Exactly. My son was my second kid also. Now I had a Nintendo Switch. I had the original Switch, and for a while I wasn't gaming, and I'm like, dude, I need more money for toys. I'm like, should I sell this? And my wife said, just keep it. You're gonna want to play with the kids one day. And so now that time has come. They played Pokemon a little while, lost interest. They had Animal Crossing, they lost interest. But now they want to play Mario Kart, and I'm like, I am going to own
Destroy you.
Yes. And
Power slide much? Yeah, no.
yeah, I'm not even teaching them how to drift.
No, hell no.
They're not ready for that. They're not ready for that yet. I want to, but they can't. They have to learn the basics now. So they're doing that, and I'm glad I have the Switch. And so they're getting into gaming, and my daughter's turning 10 next month, so I hope she gets some cool stuff. Like
That's
you know,
cool.
get her own Switch or something.
On something else other than Roblox, because he actually likes to create games in Roblox, because you can play Roblox, but then you can also make levels or whatever, and he's like kind of into the programming part. But I'd like to actually play some stuff with him at some point.
What is this? What's a Hydralisk? Can you tell me what that's from?
It's a StarCraft thing.
Hydralisk is how DK got his name. Read DK Lisk.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah. Because DK talked about StarCraft before on an episode, and that I think that's how we started talking about ramen, because I mentioned StarCraft to him. He was talking about that in the stream, and I hit him up on IG, and it just kind of evolved from StarCraft to ramen. I don't know, whatever. But
He was like, "Oh, I want something Lisk as my name," and then he's like, "Oh, how about DK Lisk?" And then it just evolved in his head and made sense that it became DK Lisk.
yeah.
And that not because it was the word ridiculous, even
But
though that's
because
how
it
he
was
pronounces it. Oh, it hurts my brain. I miss him so much.
Love that guy.
He's the worst. It makes no sense. Donkey Kong, but all right, Switch 2 is kind of out of control because the gaming prices,
Yep.
they've skyrocketed. It's just not.
They're still cheaper than Neo Geo games were in 1990. You remember those days?
I don't think I had Neo Geo.
Yeah. I mean, how long were games $60? To be honest, I'm surprised they lasted this long. I mean, it's I'm surprised Nintendo was the first to make that move, but it's just first party, right?
Yeah,
It's
probably
just
like their, what are they called? AAA titles,
Yeah.
like Donkey Kong and the Mario games. But still, like that's not sustainable for me.
Yeah, it hurts, but yeah, that just goes to get more indie games. Support indie games too, because there's a whole lot of amazing indie games. It's not all just big AAA stuff, right?
But I do like the comfort of a side scroll Mario or some Mario Kart action.
Because like Silk Song, that's hard. Like it might be a platformer type game, but it's hard as hell from what I hear anyway.
What is do you remember the old Wolverine game, standalone game that came out? That one was super violent. I really like that one.
There was an old standalone Wolverine game.
Yeah. He's Googling.
I am Googling. Oh, But yeah, these bubbles work so much better than the ones that were previously released. They fit really well.
Sweet. So when you head out to LegionsCon, what kind of stuff are you expecting to see, hoping to see? What are you excited for?
They just announced. Oh man, I also collect statues, as you've seen, and they just announced that Sideshow will be at LegionsCon.
Oh, really?
Because last year they announced that Sideshow was partnering with them and doing some Mythic Legion statues. They haven't shown anything yet.
Damn, really?
Yeah. So Sideshow will be there. So I'm really excited to see. I say excited, but I'm also terrified to see what they're gonna have.
It'll be big money.
Yeah, and now statues man, because when I was getting most of mine, they were 500, 600, which is a lot of money, but I think they're pushing like 1,000 normally now, and they can go to like 1,250 real easy if there's lights and that type of stuff. So I'm scared of that, and then Also, I just want to see all the art, man. I want to see the customizers. I mean, I have a table, so it's hard, but hopefully
Yeah.
before the show, I can walk around and
Before
check out
doors
people
open.
like yeah, like Emil and other customizers that are just amazing at what they do. I will have some customs at my table, but again, they're from friends that have made customs that I'll have at my table for display and sell, and they'll make the money from it. Like I kind of consign at my shop. There's actually
Right.
one that I have at the table.
Well, yeah, Machu asked earlier. I forgot about this
Oh.
one. Is any pieces that will be at LegionsCon that you don't have listed yet?
Machu, I think there's a couple, and you might know about these. These have been shown once before
What is-
on a stream, but folks may not have seen these. So
Wait, who's
the
who?
Sentinels. There's two. There's Machu and J-Shot.
Wait, hold on. Both of your fingers are pointing at the same
I
as you're saying
know.
the names, and I'm getting a little confused and worried about who's who.
That's Machu,
Okay.
and there's J-Shot. So these will be. I have about 10 sets of these. They will be at my table.
And
Between two
you
Sentinels
did
pair.
you commission someone to make those?
I did not. So they actually had these sculpted a while back. I assume we can say who sculpted it. Is that, let me know, Machi. But so no, they had those sculpted a while back, and then we just kind of talked about like, hey, we should get these made or whatever. And it just time passed. It took a while, but then they're like, okay, let's do this for LegionsCon. And then I printed up some. Corey from Casting Cave painted those. So we painted 10 sets, and we'll have those there.
Oh yeah. Okay, I was gonna ask if you painted it, like what shade.
Look,
For-
I'm so lucky to have friends that are like master painters. I'm so lucky, like seriously, to have people that know that I can hit up or commission or whatever trade. I send him a bunch of pieces all the time. He sends me painted heads. We prints for paint kind of a thing.
10 sets? 10 pairs? That's pretty limited.
10 pairs. It's very limited. Very limited. Unpainted ones may be available later. Up to them.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Pretty
Is
excited
that what
about
he was
those,
is that what he was driving at?
Is it? I don't know if that was what he was alluding to or not, but it was a perfect opportunity to show. So.
But he's gone now. Maybe.
He's out. And then I also have so they have announced like exclusive figures, and what I tried to do this year was actually create a head specifically for those exclusives. So they've announced 4 figures. It was the Chirel, the Nymph, the Warrior, and the Revenant. And
Okay.
normally their heads the heads on there are they're reuse and they're awesome, but I wanted to do like a very specific head for each one of those. So it's like I'm kind of latching on to the exclusive. So this is the head that I got for the Nymph, and these are all sculpted by Jason Rodriguez on Instagram.
Okay. Oh, this is on your page, right? I can show
Yeah, those the raw sculpts are on there. Yeah, they're pretty easier to see there. But the Nymph is, that one's pretty easy. Let's do a stereotypical, pixie haircut, kind of, happy nymph or whatever.
Yeah.
The Chirel is actually like a character from like Indian and Pakistani folklore. So I kind of looked at reference material for that, and got some inspiration there, like wild hair, fangs, long tongue, a bit scarier than the one that's coming with the Legions figure. So I wanted to
Don't like
to do
that. It's too creepy.
Yeah, she's pretty gnarly. It's a
Makes
tough
me
print
uncomfortable.
too, but she came out all right. But and then the Warrior and the Revenant, they're a bit more open ended. But for the Revenant there with the green in the middle,
Yeah.
actually he's supposed to be a ghost, like an apparition. So if you scroll to the right, we actually came up with a showing weird, but you can kind of tell we actually came up with like a neck peg that is
cool.
like plasma or spirit or whatever, and then the helmet actually plugs on top of that.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, we were actually kind of jazzed that how it came out.
I don't think
But
I've
you
ever
st-
seen anything like that.
Yeah, I actually got one here. You can actually, I mean, and you still get
Hold
movement.
on.
So you still get
Yeah, because it's on a ball.
pretty decent movement. Yeah, and then if you look around it, it's like hollow. There's like
Right.
barely any neck there,
Dang,
and there's
that's,
like no
that's pretty
face.
smart.
It's a cool effect. Yeah, I was pretty stoked on those. And then the warrior is just like a knight with like a skull mask that kind of flips down over his face. So those
Looks
are
like,
kind of like
reminds me of like Ghost from Call of Duty. He has like the skull
it does.
paint on his mask, but this is like a medieval version of it. These
That's
are
actually
awesome,
what I
man.
was
I hope
trying
they
to think
work
of
out.
that. I was like, I know this looks like something, but that's probably exactly it.
Hendo L is in the chat. What's up, man? Thank you for commenting on all the recent videos. Appreciate you. Says wondering if the Wolverine game gives us figures. Man, we'll see if
Wow,
it
I mean,
goes
I
into
don't see why it wouldn't.
Gamerverse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gamerverse. Why not? Although the Spider-Man figures ended up clearancing out,
But it brought some like, what can you do? Like the Spider-Man Gamerverse figures was giving you different suits that you could play in the game. It's like that's pretty awesome. It's difficult to do every suit,
yeah,
unless it's like old, I don't know, Toy Biz 3-inch or 5-inch figures where it's like the same sculpt, and you just paint over the different suit every time, right?
yeah.
But it's crazy.
I lucked out. I found those for like $750. Not all of them, but I got all but the black symbiote Spider-Man at Target. I
That's
never
the new
hit
one, right?
Hmm?
Black Symbiote Spider-Man Gamerverse is newish, right?
Yeah, that's the only one I did not find at clearance.
US toy clearance is so aggressive. I'm rather envious.
I got
And how
lucky too
stores do
because
that.
I picked them all up, and then the guy behind me was like, "You getting those?" I was like,
Now
"I am
I
now, thanks." That cemented it for me. Yes, I am.
There's something about somebody else going, "I want those."
Yeah,
For me, it's like, well, that's nice. You should have got here earlier. I didn't really want them earlier, but now I'm definitely buying it.
it's like for $750. Yeah,
Yeah. Also, the bargain itself is very appealing.
yeah. I had no intention on getting those, but for $750, I was like, man, all right, all right. I do want the Kingpin and the Venom, but
So are there other forms of 3D printing that you want to, because all the stuff you're printing is resin printing. Do you do like FDM printing
I
at
don't.
all?
I really would like to dabble in that as well because seeing your stuff now and man, seeing stuff like then look, let's be honest, I'll never get to like be doing what Hans is doing. I don't. That's insane. But like just to be able to print like smaller pieces, maybe smaller dial pieces, thrones, stuff like that, I think could be really cool to kind of dip into that. So
Yeah,
we'll
it's
see
a
where
lot of
that
fun.
goes. We'll see if that happens next year. Yeah.
It's much cleaner too than having to do resin printing.
Resin sucks, man. It's gross. Stinks.
It's the sacrifice of getting that detail and quality
Yeah.
print,
Yeah.
and it's messy.
I would love to never do it. I would love to for FDM to catch up. Well,
I would love to
I mean,
never
I would
do
love
it.
to switch if FDM caught up, but yeah, you're not getting. I don't know. I need some. I don't know. I need some better. I use my mask and everything, but man, I'm just like, am I okay? What am I doing?
Yeah, we won't know until later on.
Oh man, but it's fun right now. We'll see.
Dude, I'm having so much fun with my bamboo now. It's like it's not a hassle anymore with maintenance. It's not really worrisome. Like any of the issues I've had so far is like that it could have been prevented by something I did, maybe but not being familiar with the system or this and that. And so once I figure those things out, it's been smooth sailing.
Do you even bother supporting anything yourself, or are you just printing everything that's either no supports or pre-supported?
So the beauty of the app is not only are the models on there, they have print profiles uploaded for specific printers under the Bamboo brand, and like they're pre put through the slicer with supports. So it's
Yeah, that's
already
nice.
tested out.
I do wonder like how, like some of the stuff like innovation model comes out with, like how, I mean, I imagine you would have to support that yourself. I just wonder how that works for FDM. I don't know if it works the same as it does for resin or what. I'm just not keen
Oh,
on
in the
that.
software, you can say like any overhangs at a specific angle. You can auto
Do it.
add supports. You can go in and manually remove where you don't want it. You can manually go in and add where you do want it. So it's pretty
Yeah. If I clear out
customizable.
just a little bit of room in that storage area where my resin printers are, I think my next one would be one of those.
Hell yeah. I should post my
What's your link? I'll be sure to use your link.
referral.
I know. Hans was touting the Elegoo, but I've heard a lot of good stuff about the Bamboo too.
Sweet. Yeah, man. If you want to like get into if you have the space, get into FDM because you're gonna print different types of things like the dio
Yeah.
pieces, the bigger, blockier pieces, and especially when you already have modelers connections like that, you can get into some really cool stuff. I think.
Absolutely. We will see.
You didn't open the whole wave, right? Do you have one more?
No, I've only opened the accessories in her. So
Let's do one more. Do one more, and then if people have any questions in the chat, please drop them for Josh Brown.
I think I want to check out Otho.
Balantibor says, if the articles I see are correct, that plastic goes into the airway, then straight to the balls.
I can't tell if you're kidding or not.
I don't know what website you're reading that on, dude. That's pretty funny, though. I want to get a 3D printer to make some custom cowls. Making a Batman mask for yourself would be really fun. Man, like, you can do that with FDM. With resin, it would be... You'd need a pretty big vat to do a whole helmet, unless you're doing, like, half helmets at a time or quarter panels, right?
I've never gone that big with resin. I've just been like, it's not something I even want to try.
Yeah. You can do that with FDM. I think that's the best way.
Yeah.
And then sand it, prime it, paint it, and do all that good stuff. Hey, another talented 3D sculptor, Sebastian Gomez. Good to see you.
I need to work with him sometime.
Keeping it in the community. I love it. I love it. Jason says microplastics leads to micro other things? Micro poops?
Joke's on you. I'm done having kids, so it's fine.
Yeah, I don't think that's the medical way to go about this.
Man, Otho. Ooh.
Ooh, that's the new one, right?
Yeah. I really love the way they did the soft goods. So, like, if you're not, just in case you don't know, they actually, like, it's two pieces.
Okay.
So it cinches around the torso. So, like, you can still, like, kind of move everything. And it doesn't get super weird and bunchy because it's not one piece that's, like, moving around.
Right.
It's a really
That's some nice
smart way to do
engineering
that.
there.
I was not in on the early waves of Legion, so it's cool to get this character.
So that's a re-release of that character?
This is a
Right.
version 2. Like, this is like
Okay.
a reimagining of Otho. It's not a straight re-release because, like, the very first one was the first Kickstarter, and it was like just like the bare, like, the knight body with the, a lot of reuse back then. Like, even in that first wave, it was like you got like a skeleton body and like a knight body, and it was just a blue torso, no soft goods, none of that stuff.
Right.
This you get multiple heads. You get this crazy like lion helmet, opens
sweet.
and closes, and I need to think of something to do with this because his dreads pop out, which is cool, and leaves a socket on the back of his helmet. Like, what can I put? Like, what can I make that would make sense?
That's a good question. What would come out of the back of a helmet?
I don't know. Something.
The ventilation for a 3D printer.
Yeah. Not that I want to cut it. Not that I want to take his dreads away from him, but I'm like, this could be a cool head on like another character, maybe with like some sort of, I don't know, tail or something coming out. I don't know.
That's dope. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited for you to head out to LegionsCon and people to check out your work out there. One day I will make it to LegionsCon, I think.
Got to, man.
Slacker Hacker says different hairstyles.
This axe is freaking awesome. Different hairstyles. What kind of hairstyle? Tentacles. That's a thought.
Another helmet.
Just
That's
like back
awesome.
like another one, double, just reversed up against each other.
It's a conjoined knight.
Yeah. Oh. There's something there. The brainstorm that. Something there.
No, I don't think there is. That's a pretty dumb idea on my
There's
part.
something there. You know, there's something there.
You know what's one of my funnest things that I've 3D printed? This fidget switchblade.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I can practice. So I can open it pretty fast, but like what's the safest way to close it? If this was a real knife, right? Like cuz I'm going like this and you know, this takes off all of the tips of my nails and these fingers. Does anyone in the chat know? Do you know? What kind of Asian
I was going
are
to say, I
you?
love how you think I would know the answer to how to close a switchblade blade safely.
Butter
What do I
knife.
look
This is
like?
a butter knife. The switch
Pony bull? Yeah.
yeah,
Did you print that? Is that all one print, or did you have to put it together?
No, I printed 2 green handles and then a gold blade, and then there's weights that you can put into the handle there. But like, it's so much fun. I printed one for my daughter, but when you open it up, it's a spoon. So like, in case somebody accidentally brings it to school, it's just like, hey, this is for lunch.
That's
it's
badass, though. That's cool.
Yeah,
Teach
there's a
her
lot
to
of
do
fun.
like some like, you know,
Yeah. Open up unboxing. But guys, somebody's got to know, right? So you the same way you open it, I got to get my fingers out of the way. It's a lot of fun though.
I'm enamored with prints that print without having to put them together, but they still articulate. That's like amazing to me. Like when people print like those dragons
print in
or
place.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
People print chainmail, like a
Yeah.
sheet of it, whatever size your build plate is, and you can print that. I think it's cool. Highly Articulated says there's a much safer way to close. Send me a video, Adam. But I swear, if I open up my phone and it's just you going like this to very safely close it, just save everyone some time. Because I need
like
a
this,
cool
like that.
I need a cool way to close it.
You didn't say cool. You said safe. I thought.
No, it's got to be cool and safe.
Huh. Okay.
This is one of the most
You
fun.
lose the whole image whenever you try to close. Yeah, you're good up until the. Well, never mind.
Well, once the other person's, in the hospital, they're not going to see how I put this away.
That's true.
This is plastic. Internet, YouTube, don't. Knights of Cthulhu would be a cool sect for legions. I picked up my first legions knight today, actually. I hope this doesn't awaken something in me.
What'd you get, Jay Center? Don't leave us hanging.
Yeah, this guy's
Oh,
living the
Legion's
life.
Nice, nice.
Living the life. New legions and Michelin star Musubi.
All right. Yeah, this is awesome. What else you got?
What is there to eat around LegionsCon? Let's end on that note.
Well, let's see. I didn't really leave the whole. I went to Chubsy's one night, and I just kind of found a pizza place that was like 2 doors down from Chubsy's, and it was awesome. Like again, I'm coming from Indiana, and I'm going to New Jersey, so I'm just gonna imagine that the pizza's gonna be better, and it was fantastic. But then, like once we got
Okay.
back to the hotel, we didn't leave. So there's a
Okay.
yeah, there's like a pub in the hotel that kind of everyone eats at, and then
Right.
we ended up actually ordering pizza and have it delivered to the lobby. J-Shot ordered that. There's a whole story there, but you got kind of shifted into paying a lot for some pizza, but it was fantastic.
Man likes his
So
pies.
cool. Yeah, it was cool to just order pizza, to be honest.
All right, then on the flip side of that, what is there in Indiana then? Food wise.
So I'm close to Louisville, Kentucky, and Louisville, Kentucky actually has a pretty decent food scene. So we have
Awesome.
kind of Louisville has a pretty decent amount. Some really good steakhouses. Actually, a couple Indian spots that are pretty good. Some sushi places. So Louisville's actually pretty decent.
Okay.
Pizza and some decent pizza, but nothing like just going up to New Jersey and hitting a random pizza place and it was like some Italian people in there and just handing you a slice of pizza and it was freaking amazing. It was great. I was just like, the first place I walked into, drove to Chubsy's, they were like closed or something. I was like 2 doors down, another pizza, we get a slice. And it was like the best pizza I've ever had in my life. So, you know, sheltered when it comes to that. But
Gotta love the hidden slice.
that's all right.
Hey, Johnny, No Chewing is here. What's up, dude? We're just about to wrap it up. You guys have any questions? Sebastian says, I'm in Cincinnati, not too far from you.
Yeah.
I have no idea anything about Cincinnati.
It's in Ohio. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours. There's a couple leads, and actually Toy Bros local to me. He's close. If you're familiar with Jared, yeah. And Dang Toys, I think it's Dang Toys. Over here as well. So there's actually a couple folks over here.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, so what's your favorite thing that you opened tonight?
To be honest, I'm kind of like a cosmic mark, so I really love this suit. Her name's Ulara. Yeah, Ularia Spear. Like I'm still. This is this is a brand new Cosmic Wave. It takes you a little bit to like lock the names of the characters.
Oh yeah, I bet
they're wild. But
dude, I've played on the softball team for 2 years. There's a lot of people's names I don't remember, and I played games with them.
But I love this body, and I think they're gonna reuse the hell out of it in such awesome ways. So
it's a really cool looking suit.
This pieces can come out. All these pieces can come out. I think customizers are going to do some wild stuff with this thing. Like Otho's awesome and stuff. He's amazing, but I don't know. I love Cosmic, man, and I hope they said they have big plans for it, and I hope that's the case because these are great. They're much better than the first wave.
Hell yeah. All right, and you're going to be at LEGIONSCON this year, so everyone go check out the awesome stuff that Josh Brown will have available. Even, some stickers. He's working with some incredibly talented artists there too. Like on this merch that's going to be there. So, supporting him is supporting everyone else in the community as well. So I definitely go check it out. I mean, that's what LEGIONSCON is anyway, right? It's a lot of dope people making cool stuff. So here's one, there's once you see a face that you recognize and you're more, the ice is broken. Go up to him and that start the conversation from there. I mean, look at the detail on this thing. This lion like character with the braided.
One of my favorite. I was supposed to sell this. I wasn't supposed to, but Corey Casting Cave sent me a painted up head.
Ooh.
And it was so different. It was like gray and white, and I was like, "That's not going on the shop. That's going on mine." I'm keeping that. So yeah, I love that sculpt.
That's awesome.
Corey's the man.
Oh, Balantapor says, when you don't remember your teammates' names but you need to address them, what term do you use? Well, this year we use champ because we won the championship last year. It's just, but it's, then everyone responds. But you just call it the position. Hey, second base, you're up.
What if you're in the even in the dugout? Okay.
Yeah, hey, second base, it's coming to you. It's
Do I have numbers?
you just make it work. No, we don't have numbers. It's not that fancy. Hey, Beardy. Hey,
Big guy.
hey.
there.
I'm trying to think of ones that are appropriate without getting canceled. Well, you get the idea. Come on.
Oh yeah.
I do. I get by. All right, so go check out Josh Brown at LegionsCon. Also, if you can't make it out there, he does have a website, joshbrowncustoms.com, and this is linked in the YouTube video description. The Instagram, all that stuff is linked there as well. So make it easy for you all to go check out his stuff. Anything else I'm missing? Anything else you want to tell the people, dude?
No, man. I think you covered it. I appreciate it. And then for right now, just so you know, the shop is like everything's out. Like I've actually like completely cleared inventory to take to LegionsCon. So nothing's in stock now, but it'll all be back on
After the con.
After the show,
yeah. And then maybe even the exclusives, leftovers.
Some more. Yeah, and that's the
If
thing.
any.
With the exclusive, I'll make more. So if they for somehow sell out, I'll put more on a shop later.
Super, super cool. Cool, man. For me, we're gonna get up out of here soon. For me, we just relaunched a new web store. It's like integrated into YouTube, but it's got like the same printing services from that I was using before. So if you want to go to toyingaround.ca and click the merch shop link at the top, it'll take you to this page. There's some new hats. T-shirt. We're going to be adding more stuff eventually, but I got the sample in today. This is the Enablers trucker hat with the Chamba design logo that's embroidered here, and there's different color base hats too, for whatever look or styling preferences you require. So thank you so much. I did have the coupon code up for tonight, but I'm going to put a dedicated one for YouTube channel members and patrons later on. So as part of the channel membership. I'm also on another podcast called What Kind of Asian Are You as a guest this week. Go check them out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram. It was a lot of fun. And I'm going to have a new video coming out this week. I did some Marvel Legends the last few weeks. Got some McFarlane DC stuff. The Ross exclusive Superman. I'm finishing up that review for the channel soon. I just watched the movie. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
It was pretty good.
pretty good.
All right. If you're still watching, please take a second to hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. On your way out, subscribe to the channel, which I'm sure you already have done. And I appreciate everyone for hanging out tonight. Josh Brown, all the best to you at LegionsCon, and thank you for coming on, man, and also your support for the channel, dude. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thanks. I appreciate the invite. This is a blast. It's cool to finally talk in real time.
Yeah. And you got to ask questions, right? Inquiries that you, questions about the world that you had, wanted to ask, and you didn't know who to turn to. And we took care of it in front of everyone.
In a very non-problematic way.
Well, I set the problematic thing first so that like yours is even like further from that.
I appreciate that.
So yeah, it was perfect. Dude, thank you so much. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks.
Everybody, thanks for watching. Have yourselves a great night and keep touring around. Peace. What kind of Asian are you? What kind of Asian are you?
I'm gonna say it. No.
No. Okay, I think, in all honesty, I think you are